Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is John Boy Mayava, and welcome to your Round 1 SRL action. It's a pleasure to be back in the box after a long hiatus. Joining me in the commentary box is the one, the only Mayava. Mai, how are you doing?
Very good, John Boy. Thank you for having me back in the commentary box. Glad I didn't screw it up right there at the end of SRL 1.0 that you'll have me back. Great to be here in Las Vegas for this Round 1 action.
They're obligated to have you in the box with me. I asked for Will, but they said that was out of my purview. Look, two teams that are coming into this game perhaps a little bit underspoken of in the preseason discourse. The Titans, obviously led by the imposing Max Taupoke, and the Dolphins, led by OG Season 1 veteran Justin Plays. Look, I'm not expecting it to be fireworks as we build early combinations, but I'm interested to see what these new look teams offer us today. Who to you stands out in that Titans team?
That Titan team's got some big names in it, from Dom Young, Rain O'Driscoll, a few big names. Obviously Max Taupoke, as you say, leading the side out. Should be a very, very interesting lineup.
And I've asked ChatGPT about some fun Dolphin facts to be sharing while we get kicked off underway now, and the Titans will take it. That's Weston out to Buckley, and Buckley moves at the speed of light, does the prop over the 20. Did you know that Dolphins are teamwork specialists? They hunt in groups using complex strategies, using bait balls, which is not unlike a rugby league team forming set plays. That's ChatGPT fact number 1. As Michael Lee now, he spies a gap and he goes up through the middle, and he bursts through the gap here, just shy of the 30. The Titans have already made their way into Dolphin territory. Stand by for Dolphin fact number 2. But first, let's get the reset now. Buckley gets his second touch over the set. Down to the left, Mark Lee, he does a shuffle, and the tackler just gets square. That'll be the end of the set. Options right. Michael McLucky, he drops the ball, he doesn't even get boot to ball, and instead Dan James will have a go, he'll have a canter, and he gets up over the 23. Be interested to see where the Dolphins go. The Dolphins were ranked dead last in terms of speed, and it will be interesting to see how that strategy pays off for them. Obviously, Justin Plays and Jackson Ellison are an experienced leadership duo, but it is a eyebrow raiser that just under half of their players are under the 70 speed mark. As Hayden Mallett now plays the ball to KCK, who's acting deputising a dummy. Stags just shy of the 50. The Dolphins have actually got worked into their mahi quite well. As Mallett goes again, he's industrious as the young hooker. We look to our left. Oh, no, and he goes right, of course he does. Inside ball to Dan James, who can't quite break the tackle, but he'll get over the 40. And the Dolphins now, they're looking in good field position to kick the ball downfield. To Stags, and Stags put boot to ball. It's quite a good kick too. It'd be down the throat of Xavier Demando though. And Demando now, he'll step to centre, but the covering defender brings him down. And My, from what you've seen so far from both teams, what stands out to you?
Early days. I thought that was a very, very good first set from the Titans, making very good ground. Oh, and there is another line break just there. Oh, and an offload.
Yeah, absolutely electric stuff from Mike Lee. Oh, sorry, Mai. Don't mean to cut you off there. As the Titans now go left. If our eagle-eared listeners at home, if you heard kicking, that's the sound of Mai doing my shins in for cutting her off. As Taupoke is brought down, just shy of the 30. I think they're in punting range, and they'll be forced to kick, yep. Down to McLucky, and McLucky kicks the ball, and it's a marginally better kick than his last attempt. Benson, oh my god, that is one slow winger, as Benson's wrapped up on the 20. And I think that's the issue we're going to run into with the Dolphins, is that they just don't have a lot of pace. And so those line breaks, if they do find them, are going to be wrapped up pretty quickly. As Allison puts someone on his ass, it's a big run from the VC, and he's just sort of injected some venom into this assault into the Titans half, if you will. Benson right now moving at the speed of a half-on locomotive. Wrapped up though, makes a good game, about 15 metres. Up to Bizinga, and Bizinga's wrapped up and he's dragged back over to 33. Some tough defense from the Titans, and we've settled into a game of chess, it seems. As Stags once again gets the kicking duties, and he puts it down the throat of Demando. No pause. Sends it all the way down to Demando, who steps to centre, but KCK wraps him up. And KCK, a legend of the game, obviously now playing as trainer Dolphins, a former Panthers, and Man legend, a multi SRL Premiership winner with Matty Harris, who's gone to the show. It'll be interesting to see how these SRL legends fare in the new look game. As McGlucky decides to do something, always good. Left ball though, and it's Tapuke on a danger line, but throws it out to Reno Driscoll here after going through the hands. Lee's spying the mark is not square, but he doesn't decide to run this time. Eric Irvine, he goes up over the 50. But they'll be forced to kick again, and early days, but a lot of back and forth kicking.
A lot of back and forth kicking, not too much out of either side, as there is a small line break there again. Yeah, like you were saying before, the Dolphins, the slowest side at the moment, heading into this round 1. So it'll be interesting to see how those other stats, which obviously they will be more boosted than some of the other teams, it'll be interesting to see how that fares.
I think it's time for Dolphin fact number 2 from ChatGPT. Did you know that dolphins can hit speeds up to 60 kilometers an hour, which is about as quick as a winger in open space, according to ChatGPT? Probably not Barry Benson though, because he's not that quick. But Tyrus takes a 40-20 attempt, and it ricochets off Dom Young's chrome dome. He isn't forced to pay for it though. Yeah, and he's not made to pay. He's lucky it's backwards out of the hands, a good call. Or backwards off the head, more like. As Mark Lee takes a look at the ball, decides he wants to pass it. Oh, that's a poor pass from McLucky. That's poor. The Dolphins now, they've got good field position and the flat ball at best to Jacko Allison. And the props now have, I think, 10 more minutes till the first set of auto-sells roll in. And in that period, you'll want to see them just, loosen the screws. We get a 360 from Benson. Kill him. Now, he's been industrious as Benson, I think being their most popular ball carrier. There's Stags now, over the 10. Short ball. Oh, misses the prop on a hero line. They try to give it to Digby, and the centre's wrapped up now on the 8-metre line. They could grubber it here, and I think they may. Nah, jokes, they're just going to run it into the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Hodgie's off. Hodgie's away. They've got no one at home, do the Dolphins, and eventually, after 3 men trying to bring him down, the young 11 is brought down in the halfway line, and they give a game to 6 again. That's cynical, surely, from the Titans. Referee thinks nothing of it, instead they have to flick it off, and Max Taupuke runs over the top of someone. I'm not quite sure what their defender is. It may have been one of the props, though.
Gosh, that was quite the run there.
Options left and right here. They decide to go up the middle, and Buckley now over the 18. And like you said, a fantastic run by as Mark Lee now spies some lazy runners, but one of the defenders managed to get back in time, and they're absolutely killing them up the middle of the Titans. I think if they send a forward runner up the middle one more time, Dolphins may be cooked. Interesting play of the ball here from Hodgie, but Mark Lee, ball out to McGlucky. McGlucky pushes, McGlucky scores, and just like that, the Titans hit the lead. Some fantastic work there from the Titans.
Some great work there. And Michael McLucky becomes the inaugural try scorer for the Titans in SRL 2.0.
Yeah, it's just, I'd said it earlier, but the Titans were just munching them up the middle, just one-out runners, and sometimes it doesn't need to be flashy or fancy, you just need to get it right the first time. So you just need to get it right, ball to hand, and let the big boys work. Taupuke's kick? Well, he's a captain, of course he's kicking. Taupuke nails the extras, and the Titans, just like that, go up 6-0. I hope that isn't the floodgates, but I would be nervous. I am nervous for the Dolphins as plays now. Goes to kick it, and that's in the lead. Our commentary graphics card says he's at 11, and he is, as he kicks us off. Sorry, apologies, forgot that KCK was... Oh! The Titans get away with a flat ball off the kickoff, but KCK is their fullback. And they go right after Bazerman. I'd love to see Dom Young get just a little bit more involved. He's been pretty quiet to start. And that's what he does. He gets the ball off to Demando. Demando skips one, but he's brought down in a great tackle by KCK yet again. I'd love to know what KCK's tackle stats are. Oh, not another 6 again. We could have our first sin bin if the Dolphins aren't watching. Clearly they weren't upgrading discipline over the preseason. Wester now, he's brought down. Off to Buckley. Buckley grabs one from over the shoulder, and the Titans now have tackles in hand. They can take their time. I think they're slowly meandering their way up the field. Hodgie brought down in a 3-man tackle. That leaves spaces though wide, and I think they've recognised that Taupok is screaming for it left, but he won't get it. Instead, Dom Young goes up the middle. He's brought down in a strong tackle there from the Dolphins. Taupok right again. He's playing the ball playing lock roll perfectly as Max. But they'll be forced to kick it. I wouldn't give it to McLucky. He's probably going to kick it dead. Instead, it's Luciano. Did he score that? I think he's gone to touch here. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, that could go either way.
Millimeters. That is millimeters right there.
I think he's knocked that on, personally. But we'll have to wait and see. No try. You'd have to say it's the right call there. I think just a little bit of separation, and he's probably just palmed that down as Luciano.
Game of margins right there.
Absolutely, a little bit more pressure. We could look at as Justin bursts through the middle, and those are the type of runs you need from your captain if you want to, escape with a victory. The Dolphins, I actually think, have looked pretty good by and large. KCK hasn't had too much opportunity to run, but from what I've seen, for a team that's probably a good, on average, 10 speed slower than the Titans, they're actually doing pretty well as plays now. He's brought down in the 40. I believe it's time for another Dolphins fact soon, but let's get through this play. As Mallet now, he spots a lazy runner, and he takes advantage of it, brushing off a tackler. 62 meters gained for the Dolphins. They'll go back deep in the pocket as Lewis. Lewis sends it all the way down the wing of Rain O'Driscoll, and Rain O'Driscoll's going to dance. He won't break three in the second rower, though, and he's forced to play it on the 20. Oh, Mark Lee now. Oh, he's having a ball of a game as Lee. Too many lazy runners being made to pay. Now, as Jackson Grant, they go out right. Off to Irvine, sorry. There are a lot of fellas with long hair here on the Titans. Taupok now. He plays it on the just over the 50. Leave the Jamison shuffle. He's brought down, though, in a great tackle. Two in it. As the subs roll, I think, for the first time. And as I get the subs, I think we have Vakatini and Buckley coming on for the Titans. For the Dolphins, we have Te Kahika and Weatheroo Harrison. On as Barry Benson now. Steps one. Breaks tackle, though, and is over to the 23. Moving at the speed of melting ice. There's Barry Benson. As Justin plays now, he rips into 2 tackles there. I think it's Taupok and one of them combining. And Bazinga, oh no! Bazinga throws a pick. It's Jackson Grant who takes it in, who reels it in, sorry. And the Titans now have been gifted 6 more on the the Dolphins half. As McLucky reels it in. Nearly a comedy of errors there. But they'll try the same play again. The set play works now. Rain O'Driscoll steps one. Rain O'Driscoll scores. And slowly but surely, I think the points are rolling for the Titans. As we see Rain O'Driscoll step 2, step 3. That's some ballet there from 3 of the Dolphins to all simultaneously miss tackles. They must be going to the Josh Pretloff School of Tackling. Now, Taupok will try to slot the control on the side. It's a bit harder for the big man, but he seems to have a boot on him. Mama, what did you like about that try?
Some fancy footwork there from Rain O'Driscoll. Light on his feet, like you said, a bit of ballet. Oh, as it comes off the post just there. That was a bit unlucky.
Yeah, it's a good effort from Taupok as he sprints to the sideline. Oh, he's not done yet, though. He's got another 17 minutes till the break, brother. Get back on the field.
It's a luscious mullet he's got going on there.
He does have a fantastic... I'm jealous that he can fit that much hair on his head. I'm stuck with a pink headgear. But Justin plays now. We'll take the kick. Anyway, I think it's time for Dolphins fact number 3. Did you know they are born playmakers? Dolphins are natural showmen. They leap, spin, and surf waves just for fun. Oh my god. And they also have a fantastic opportunity to make them pay for that, as we get a 360 from Mr. Owners. Mr. Owners, you're not getting me with that one. From Gabe. And Dan James now will look to push, but the 2 men will hold him up. They look to go left as 6 again. That's cynical too. He's offside by a mile. Is a Dolphin defender. I think it might be Mark Lee. And Justin plays now, looks to push them over. He's put on his back.
up on there. Sorry, John Boy, could we get a full name of that player from just before?
That is Gabriel Owners. Gabriel. Mr. Owners, I think, is what it says on my commentary sheet. As we have no surprises there, it's a no try. He was put on his back. I don't think the ball got anywhere close to the grass. The Dolphins now, this is the best field position they've had all night. They'll have to make... Oh, you'd have to think they need to score here to make this competitive. Oh, someone narrowly evades the ball being thrown into them. As we have a short ball now. Another one to KCK who will push, but he's going to be put on his back again. Do we really need to check this? The ref will send it upstairs. Nope, still on his back, and nothing changes there. Pretty handily wrapped up there by Hodgie and co. Yeah, look, KCK now will play the ball off to William Harrison. Harrison plays it to Te Kahika. And he'll go over. Are they going to check this one too? Oh my god. Something inside of me thinks that the ref has a bit of money on the Dolphins there, because I don't see. Oh, maybe on the way getting back up, but I don't think that's a try. No, and it is no try in fact.
Good to see the bunker being nice and thorough.
Yeah, just making sure it's definitely not a try. Look, they have to swing it left. Oh, what a play! Wow. What a try! KCK gets what? That's a try. That's definitely a try. But like I was going to say, sorry, a fantastic set play there. KCK is steaming onto the ball, and Boston Lewis sends him a perler of a grubber. We said the Dolphins needed to strike back, and like the natural born playmakers Dolphins are, they reach the speeds of 60 kilometers an hour to score there. Justin Players will attempt the conversion.
Good to see your ChatGPT facts coming in handy dandy here. What a great try from the Dolphins though. What an excellent counter-attack. And that's what they need to do to stay in this game, especially with the Titans thundering ahead. Absolutely.
Justin Plays, bro. You need to make that kick. Oh. Yeah, it's a tough angle for Justin, but look, we said every point counts in these games, and the Dolphins will be disappointed not to make that field, not to get 6 from that. Still long game, and 14 minutes in it, you could see the Titans, bouncing back with another try before halftime. As Max Tapoke, after giving his boys a spray about ball security off the kickoff, will look to do look to force another error from the Dolphins. Ball left, and it's backwards out of the hands. Te Kahika is met by fierce resistance from the Titans. They're looking to muscle up, stop them from getting over the 15, maybe force a poor 40-20 from the Dolphins, but Justin Plays, he breaks one tackle and he'll get over the 30. Boston Lewis throws the slowest dummy of all time. Go right now. Dolphins, ball out to William Harrison. William will get it over the 55, or over the 45 more like. They're setting up left, the Dolphins, but in fact they go right, because why would they go left? As Bazinga now. Bazinga throws a ball out to... Oh no. Can't be doing that. The Dolphins make poor use of very, very valuable field position there. Fakatini absolutely... freaking sits someone down. Just poor ball security there from Dolphins.
Tough there. They were making very, very good ground there. Got some good field position going and was making some good passes, but just a bit sloppy there at the end.
Probably didn't need to force that ball to the Dolphins, and instead they give the Titans field position as Markley miraculously recovers that pass. Maybe a bit close for comfort for the veteran hooker, but he'll take it. There's Tapuki now, right up the middle. He'll carry a man with him. Will Max. Now, is Michael going to kick the ball? No, Weston will get it, in fact, actually. And he puts it right down the wing of the Dolphins. Oh. Ludicrous Luciano goes up for the kick. He brings it down, but he can't put the ball down. And then mortal words of Andrew Voss, you just got to put the ball down, son. The Dolphins...
Great scramble defense there.
Yeah, the Dolphins managed to escape again somehow. I thought Cats had 9 lives. Apparently Dolphins have 5. Let me check my ChatGPT sheet. But for now, the Dolphins are making their way down the sideline. They're throwing the ball in hand. They're a bit liberal with it on the Dolphins. Mallet absolutely palms the Jesus out of one of the Titans defenders. I've been told I'm on very strict orders not to swear after my stint in the Pacific Championship. As Harrison now throws wide to Bozzy Lewis, and Bozzy Lewis throws a dummy, steps 2, and he gets to the 10. Where's this come from the Dolphins? They're looking like an actual rugby team. And they go right. Flat ball now out to Stags, and Stags won't make much of it though. I think Boston's coming back around to take the kick, and that is what he's doing. Puts out. Whoa, what a grubber! What a grubber! Justin plays now. He joins the try scoring action. It's the captain scoring on his captaincy debut for the Dolphins. And are we witnessing a boil over?
What a try there. What a great grubber there. Wow.
That's 2 try assists off kicks for Boston Lewis now. There's a small ricochet there, but Justin Place does all the hard work there, chases the kick, gets the rebounding ball. And I hate to say it. Actually, I don't hate to say it, but I think Justin Place is cooking here, my man.
Great to see the Dolphins utilising their other skills. Obviously, not the fastest team by far, but utilising all their other skills, showing some really excellent teamwork there, and amazing kicking.
Did you know that Dolphins can hold their breath up to 10 minutes when diving, showing the same grit you'd expect from a forward digging in for repeat sets on the try line? And just like their namesake, the Dolphins dig in, they get the rewards. As we say in New Zealand, do the mahi, get the treats. And Max Taupoke now will have to kick as the Titans stare down the barrel of potentially going into the second half down, as Tekahika gets a flat ball to say the least from his standoff. Dan James now, just shy of the 30. They've got options left to the Dolphins. I wonder what they'll utilise. I think every single time I say they've got options one side, they go the other. As Barry Benson now, he floats the touchline, and in fact now he says no floating, no thank you. He gets to Tyron Staggs. Tyron Staggs now steps 1, throws a dummy. The Dolphins are full of running, or swimming, I should say. As Staggs now plays the ball, gets up. Mallet throws a wide ball to Bazinga. Bazinga meets contact heavily. Just brought down on 20. They got options left to the Dolphins. Please go left, thank Christ. Gives it up, Justin plays, and Justin plays now. He's been almost the man of the match, I'd say, Justin. They're in. If I was a Titans, I'd be terrified, because Boston Lewis has been cooking, but it's just Tyron Staggs instead. Is the high ball going to be killer? Not necessarily, as Mr. Owners brings it down on the 8. But I think for the Dolphins, it seems like they're more than happy just to go to their 5th tackle option and just put a kick up along the ground and get the rewards for it. Mama.
Yeah, definitely. And like you were just saying before, Justin Plays has been fantastic, leading his side out. Obviously, a lot of really good teamwork, a lot of good stuff done in pre-season that obviously went down, but still digging in. And suddenly they're likely to go into the break at least tied with the Titans.
100%. As the Titans make that's a forward pass. Ref, your eyes are glued on. That is a nailed-on forward pass from the Titans. But the referee yells play on. And they'll be forced to kick it there, will the Titans, and they give it down to Taupoke, who does the kicking, the lock. Right down the throat of Mr. Owners, and Mr. Owners will go again. He steps like 3 people. Go, you good thing. Go, you good thing. Mr. Owners over the 40. Mr. Owners over the 30. He's got the 20 now. 15 to go. 8, 5, 4. Try.
What a try from the big fella.
Gabe Boners has scored a try. He's scored a fantastic try, and he's gone the length of the field to score it. Fantastic stuff there from the big man. He dives as graceful as a dolphin in full flight. Oh, what a try, what a game. We said the Titans were in danger. It's not just in danger now, brother. They are flashing the signs, bright red, emergency lights are on. The gas is running out of the tank now for the Titans. I mean, my, what a try.
Wow. Just wow. They say dolphins are the endangered species, but I fear it might be the Gold Coast Titans tonight after that. This has been quite a turnaround from the Redcliffe side.
Normally I ask my co-commentators to make the noise of one of the two teams playing. Can you imitate a dolphin noise?
Absolutely not, Jumbo. I think that's your job.
As the Titans will kick it, and what was that? You know what? I'll take it actually. As the Dolphins now navigate the treacherous forward pass. I must say I'm a bit stunned, and I think a bit of like a hush silence has fallen on Allegiant Stadium, as some of the Titans faithful are kind of sitting here like, what has just happened? KCK will step one, and if I was the Dolphins, I'd just kill time till halftime. I wouldn't do anything too flashy. I wouldn't throw any long balls like that. But they haven't gotten here from being conservative with the Dolphins. So I mean, I'm a bit stunned. I thought after the start the Titans were all over them, but KCK now will break a tackle, and he's made them pay. He's made them look silly today, I think, on occasions, KCK. Bazinga gets an offload from him, but it won't matter too much. You're probably just out of range of a good attacking kick. I say that, actually, and Bozzy Lewis tries to throw in a step in another one. But it won't matter too much for them as they'll go into halftime, I think, in the lead. 50 seconds to go.
Yeah, what a comeback from the from the Dolphins here against the Titans. What happens in Vegas, eh?
Oh, forward pass, ref. As the Dolphins almost definitely go into the break in the lead now, with 18 to go. They might get one more play the ball if they get up in time, and they will. They'll go right here with the Dolphins. And they'll take the touch, and that will do us. Kia ora, fellas. My name is John Boymayava, and I've been your commentator today with my good girlfriend, Mayava. I would have stats for you, but the young stats child that I have that I don't pay got lost coming up the stairs. So instead, the only real stat you need to concern yourself with is the one you see in the top left-hand corner of your screen. The Dolphins 16, Titans 20. Sorry, Dolphins 16 times 20 as Dolphins narrowly escape another forward pass.
Did you just say 20, John Boy?
Oh my god, I did. Yeah, sorry, Dolphins 16, Titans 10. Titans 10. And half that I struggle to explain, to be completely honest with you. The Titans raced up to a 10-0 lead early through some just enterprising middle play, and then things like this happened where they'd let the Dolphins get a sniff, and when you give Dolphin a sniff or a beak or whatever the hell they have on top of their noses, you give them too much. And the Dolphins have capitalised on almost every red zone entry they've had this half. Barry, I think the highlight was Mr. Gabriel Owners running the length of the field after two missed Titans tackles to score a beautiful try. The Titans have been caught lacking several times in the air and along the ground. Just overall a sloppy performance, I think, from Taupoki. He's a great captain as Max. I'm sure he'll sort it out going into the second half. But with only 37 minutes left, they have to get their... And I'm sorry for who has to edit this game. They have to get their shit together, done, and quickly. Because these games do get away from you, especially when you play a team with their fins up, so to speak. Your appraisal of that first half. No, all good.
Yeah,
as we go
John
to the Titans.
On that comment right at the start of this half. You tripped over your words a bit there, I think. But yeah, very, very interesting first half. It's so good that SRL footy is back, isn't it? Because we get to see these sort of games again. Such grit from the Dolphins.
Mr. Gabriel Owners runs with the grace of a ballerina and the speed of a tiger. It's a fantastic as Bozzy Lewis gets caught on Mr. Owners. It's a quite large frame, it's understandable. As they go right to Winru Harrison. Widmer's been productive, to say the least. Looking at the sub sheet, it's a generally pretty unorthodox strategy from the Dolphins. I think they've got 4 going on at half time, which means they'll get the 2 auto subs at 60 minutes, and then at 65. They won't have a lock sub, if I'm not mistaken. Bazinga copped one in the ribs. I think his descendants might feel that one. Taupoki claims a victim. And the Stags might get a kick-off. Instead, the Dolphins are brought down inside the 8. But as you can tell, they're just choking them out, the Dolphins, as they force an error. And we could be on the verge of Dolphins racing out to a 2-score lead, Mama.
Wow, that was sloppy there from the Gold Coast team. As the Dolphins bring it in inside the 5, this could be very, very interesting.
Benson goes high. He probably shouldn't have because he's wrapped up in a good tackle from Lee. And Dolphins go right, and Tyrone Staggs, whatever. T Staggs gets caught up in another good tackle. Edwards shows Edwards goes, Edward goes, but he won't get over, or he won't get it down over the line. Instead, they'll have to go up. I suspect this is a no try, Mama.
Another thorough review from the bunker. Good to see. Someone's got a lot of money riding on this game.
Yeah, that would be me. As it is a no try to the surprise of absolutely nobody. I go right now. Ball out to Bozzy Lewis. Oh, it's a last tackle. What are you doing? Kick the ball.
Time in a row that the Dolphins have just run it straight on the last tackle there.
Right, for lack of a better phrasing, kick ball on last, please. As Mark Lee throws the most vicious no-look pass I've ever seen to Weston. A spiral off the weak hand. And, oh no. What's happened there?
Wow, another turnover there.
It's raining turnovers, hallelujah. I think he's tried to pass the ball and it's been knocked down by Dolphin and regathered, if I was to guess. Whatever the case is, the Dolphins won't be too upset about that. They get more chance to, just put the final nail in the coffin. Or not final nail, but put another nail in the coffin. As Benson splits them up the middle of the Titans, and they'll have to hang on for third tackle here. Ball out left to play, who gets a flat ball. Well, flat to say he's generous.
Right there.
But they're going right now. There's some beautiful passing on display there from the Dolphins. Oh no, Digby Johnson. Digby Johnson has just G-checked the shit out of the Titans 13. Max Taupoke, if you get your weights up, my boy. That is... Oh boy. I think we have a boil over on the cards here for the Dolphins.
Wow, the big fella crashes over.
I'm in a state of shock right now. I must confess, I did not think that that would figure out the Dolphins are in fact an elite red zone offense. Max Taupoke prides himself on his defense, and Digby Johnson has just backed him down all the way to score a try. Oh boy, you'd be kicking yourself if you were Max there, my.
Wow, it's a bit of silence here in the commentary box. I'm a bit speechless at this point in time. I honestly thought the Gold Coast Titans would run away with this here, but some impressive passing there from the Dolphins and some quick plays on the line, and just crashes over for another try, and suddenly they're 2 tries ahead.
And the clock just keeps ticking, and not that they had to contest, the Titans have to contest with both having to actually score because they haven't been down in this end in God knows how long, but also needing to beat the clock because there's now 30 minutes left, and if they don't get on things in a hurry, they may find themselves on the wrong side of this clock. And that'll help though as Taupoke regathers. I think he may be a full prop 2 Max, if I'm not mistaken. And the Titans go down to Eric Irvine. He brings it down. I'm surprised they didn't get they don't have a 7 tackle set off this as Mark Lee now. He's brought down, and they actually put him on his back to do the Dolphins. I don't think we need to check. I need to get a count on how many times he checked obvious groundings. But I think we're satisfied that he hasn't put the ball down. Decision pending, and no try. It's the right verdict there. Much to the the dislike of Titans fans. Irvine now. He pushes, and he's been good actually, Irvine. He's been offering... Surely lacking as we go upstairs again.
Gosh, the bunker's certainly been busy tonight.
Is there an over-under market on how many times you go up to the bunker? Because this generally might be like the 13th time.
I think they've been bored over the break that they just want a bit of screen time with their graphics.
As they go left now, and Hodgie meets a brick wall of defense there. It's good stuff from the Dolphins on D. And they just need to defuse this kick. I think they'll go along the ground, the Dolphins, if they're smart. Oh! Oh
Was that
no!
off the post just then?
It was off
Wow.
the post and evaded a diving Titan. Goes right into the midst of Justin Plays, who breaks a tackle and goes about 50 meters. Tyrant Staggs now throws a dummy, and he loves that dummy, Staggsy. The Dolphins now spreading it wide as Benson makes two. Oh my god, Benson's walking. There are dead people quicker than Barry Benson, but I don't, sorry, English is hard apparently. But Benson manages to break two tackles and make about 5 meters. The Dolphins go right now off to the wing of Kane Chapman-Kenny, and KCK will make them pay though. He makes a 5 meter. Middle out now. Last tackle option is not a good one from the Dolphins. Oh? What? I thought that was a knock-on from the Dolphins, but apparently the refs have seen otherwise. He's checked his TAB account and it said that the Dolphins win, apparently 1-12. The Dolphins now, they go left. Oh, those are some beautiful hands. Oh my god, that is sensual.
And that is a double there.
For who?
For Mr. Gabriel Owners himself.
That's some of the slickest hands I think we've seen all day. And I thought it was a bit of an upset to see them score 10 unanswered points. But they've scored 26 unanswered points, maybe 28. Maybe the Dolphins are generating some serious momentum. Mama.
Seems like the Dolphins could potentially be dark horses in this new SRL 2.0 competition. Wow,
Dolphins
wow, wow.
Dolphins aren't actually horses.
That was terrible, John Boy. Goodness. Speaking of, do you have any more Dolphins facts for us while we're waiting for?
I got a fun fact apart for this one. Apparently, Dolphins kicked the shit out of Titans. But fun fact number 4, Quattro. Community spirit. Injured Dolphins often get help from their pod just as teammates rally around each other. Actually, that's a pretty relevant one for the Dolphins as they have rallied after. Just a fantastic effort to stay in this ball game. Oh my god, Justin Plays has been MVP of this match. Like, if I was to give away my commentator points now, it'd be to Justin Plays, as he earns himself a penalty out of trouble too. I mean, everything's going the way of the Dolphins right now, Mama.
Slowly, Justin Plays take about. Well, actually, the game's not over yet, but wow, the captaincy we've seen out of him tonight, just leading from the front certainly, and basically pulling back what looked to be a straight run away from the Gold Coast Titans.
Brother will not take no for an answer. Yeah. I'm running out of superlatives for Justin's play Justin's plays so far. Just a real captain's knock. And it's not by accident they've gone up by 28 unanswered points of Dolphins. Some hard questions to be asked at the Titans huddle right now because they may go down by another 4 points. As the Dolphins, they have a crash ball that's knocked down by Titan hand, but the referee says play on. I fear for the. So was that Mama?
I think the Dolphins might have been a little bit unlucky there. I'm not sure. I would like to see a replay of that, just see if a Titan hand got in there, but the Titans bring it out to the 30. Sorry,
I think the ref had the Dolphins 12-18 in his SRL bet. Do we call it Muzbet anymore? Is it SRL bet? I think it's SRL bet now.
SRL bet now.
That's woke nonsense if you ask me, but I digress. As Benson looks at the ball, decides does he want to pick it up? He does want to pick it up, and he steps to help. And he nearly beats the fullback. He's got some grace about him, does the big man. Justin Plays looks to cut through the seam, but he won't quite get through. He's settling now. Off to Bozzy Lewis. Bozzy Lewis now, shy of the 40. And the Dolphins are spreading out wide. They are enjoying themselves right now, the Fins. It's a feeding frenzy to Dolphins. Probably, yes. Actually, I consult my facts about that. But for now, focus on the job at hand as Tyrant Staggs now. Oh, that's online. Oh, that's a good. Oh, it doesn't quite have the distance. But the angle is there, and in fact, he forces them down by the. Down past. Oh, no. Dom Young's just gone. He's just sidestepped 2 to go all the way. Dom Young will go kill carded up with ease, will Dom Young. I don't know if the door's open all the way quite yet, but it does hinge that little bit in my mind. Dom Young with a fantastic try on debut, the big man. You singled this man out when the time started, delivered.
Yeah, fantastic there. I believe on his fullback debut for Dom Young, if I'm not mistaken. Great try there. He's been a little bit quiet. It was a little bit quiet in that first half, but yeah, good to see him coming out roaring.
No, fantastic try from Dom. I don't think I quite did it justice here. That's a fantastic. Under pressure, the fullback evades 3 defenders. Gasses, I think, a diving Justin plays to run under the posts. Yeah, no, fantastic there from Justin. And the Dolphins now will be weary. They're only 12 points up now with 19 to play. The Titans are well and truly back in this ball game. But as I mentioned earlier, the clock is not their friend. And if they don't navigate this pass with the kickoff, they could find themselves in a spot of bother again. And so they pass, and it's a flat ball, but it's good to Jackson Grant. He's brought back, though, in a tough 2-man tackle. And the clock continues to tick now, the Titans. It's a race against time. Parks down, he's brought down in the 17. Grant, he rides 2 tackles, cuts them open, though. It's on the 3rd. You'd probably love to see a 40-20 attempt here from one of McLucky or Chris Weston. And I think they'll attempt it. And it's online, actually.
Ooh.
Oh, do I like the look of that? No, not quite. Benson managed to stop it from rolling out. Really good vision there from the Titans halves, though. I think that's what you just need. You need to force the ball downfield. And, 40-20s are a brilliant way of getting... Rangama Hawaiian runs right over the top on the Titans. Need a wrap, brother? Go low. Cannot be going hard on the big boy. Otherwise, that will happen to you every day of the week. And now as Justin plays, breaks his way up over the 40, just shy of the 40, sorry. The Dolphins get back into their work. It's nitty, it's gritty, and it's a mistake there from the Dolphins. 16 to go. Actually, no, 2 tries is not out the realm. As Mr. Owners misses a tackle. But they'll nearly force Demando out. Can't quite finish the job, though. And it's first tackle now for the Titans. 15 minutes to go in the contest. And the clock is slowly ticking. They're playing a dangerous game, the Dolphins. They're throwing the ball. Taplock brought down. He's just about out of steam, and they've got 15 minutes to go. It'll be interesting to see how long Taplock can last. They put Buckley on his back. And the referee wants to check it again.
Once
he
again,
just likes crossing his arms, bro. He's doing gang signs. And it's a no try, as we probably surmised. But the Titans now, they have 2 tackles left. Makes something of this set. Taplock is wrapped up. He's brought down, though. He's absolutely gassed as a big fella, but he's giving it his all. Oh! What? Digby Johnson managed to snag it. I'd love a replay, but if I can't get one, I think Digby Johnson he's pulled the pan out of the fire, so to speak. A diving Titan narrowly misses the ball, and for 6 points goes begging.
That was brilliant hands there from the Dolphin. Oh, crikey. I don't know how he didn't ground that or a Titan didn't ground. He managed to scoop it up, though, and made some good meters there as the Dolphins make their way down the field.
The face of 40-20 attempt that goes down the throat of Dom Young, and he's been dangerous tonight on his kick returns. But Justin Plays says, no thank you, sir. And he's wrapped up there in a good, strong tackle. Ball and all. But Bradley Parks now. He's brought down. Flat ball out there from the Titans. They're looking to target Owner's side now. I think the big man's getting a bit of the try. Here's Demando now. It's over the 40. 12 minutes to go, and the Titans, I think you can just sense that the pace has picked up just a little bit. Weston gets out of a tackle, throws a dummy. Don't know who he's fooling, but he does throw it. Now you want to get to an attack and kick here to the Titans, but they won't, and in fact they'll have to punt it down the wing of... I'd probably target KCK, because Gabe Owners is already Mr. Onus, sorry, has already done them in once. But instead, Western makes a meal of it, and the Titans won't get any result from that. As Mr. Benson now over the halfway line. I can't believe I said the full name again. Now the Tekahika, he's brought down over 40. Some tongue-twisting names on this Dolphin side. Plays now. He brings it into a strong two-man tackle. And they'll just work the Pistons here with all the Dolphins. Benson shrugs off one, can't get a quite break free of the other. And this 4 tackle almost brings into a very good set from the Dolphins. As they get up to the 15, and they just kill another 5 minutes of the Dolphins. This is a clinic for the game, man. Put it up. I reckon you just put it up. Yep. And that's what Tyrone Staggs does. It's floating, and it's a beauty. And I think Demander's been brought back. He has, in fact. And an awesome kick from Tyrone Staggs just adds that little bit more pressure on the top. Go short. And the Dolphins will get a run up here. Ooh, to Fordman. First time I think I've called his name all game. Yeah, Fordman. And the Dolphins have set up left, they set a run out. Oh, Edwards shows and goes though, and he fends off one. And he just takes a tackle. It's smart, it's good, it's conservative, but it does the job. And there must have been word getting up from the coach's box with the Dolphins just to slow it down, as Benson now goes on dummy. And Bozzy Lewis throws a dummy right into contact. I don't know if he's fooling the defenders there. But he gets down to 4th, and they really are just killing time here, the Dolphins. Fordman brings it down, and he's brought down shy of the try line by about 5. They could go either side here, but I think Bozzy's sitting up left. And he does, and Bozzy will push, but he won't score, and that's okay for the Dolphins. Just kill time. Another 2 minutes gone. And the onus is put back on the Titans to do something with the ball. And if they do something too risky, force a turnover, and you're looking at sealing up a very, very comprehensive so far. Now, Titans, a bit of indecision at hooker, but they managed to get it off. Hodgie throws a short ball. I haven't seen Hodgie run as much in the second half. In fact, I think the Dolphins have dominated the second half. It's safe to say. They throw a ball out. Luciano's wrapped up. Good carry from him. They probably needed that a bit more. And Rayno Driscoll now, he steps one and he steps the fullback. Rayno Driscoll in a battle, but he'll dive early, but he will get there. And we have game on.
Wow, what a try there from the winger. Very, very early dive. Oh, sorry, he's not a winger.
He is. He's their 5.
Yep. Probably just looking at the wrong. No, I can't read numbers good apparently. Wow, early dive there, but what a great try there from Rayno Driscoll.
That's been an awkward moment there for Rain, where he's dove a good 3 or 4 metres short of the line, but he gets over for momentum. And the Titans now, with an opportunity to bring this game back to a tie ball game.
This makes it very interesting. Yet to imagine they had to score in that set, and that's exactly what they did. So they've brought it back to a 1-try game with 6 minutes on the clock. Let's see if the Titans can rummage up anything else here.
The danger here is that if they throw a forward pass, that could just end their game. And so it'll remain to be seen. But Jackson Grant makes a big show of just winding the hands back, catching it from behind to make it obvious backwards pass. The Titans now, they may get one more chance at it after this set. So even if they don't score, not that I advise not scoring, but even if they don't score off this set, they've still got a chance. As Lee now, he breaks free to the 40. And only on the third tackle, I think they could make something of this. There's some indecision at done. And Buckley will now take it over to the 30. Oh gee, we could be looking at golden point here, which would be a hell of a way for a game to finish after a tumultuous second half of the Titans, to say the least. I think we said that. Now they've got the points in them. It's just about execution. They just hadn't been executing previously. A bit too shallow, I think. As Rayno Driscoll brings it in, but with 4 minutes to go now, the Dolphins will be their best. One-off runners. I wouldn't throw the ball too far wide. The Dolphins are adventurous. Rangmai Hawani, he's held down on the tackle for a little bit. The ref doesn't say anything. And Justin Plays will get them out of trouble here with a fantastic and an offload to get the ball going, or to keep the ball going, I should say. As Townshend. We're down shy of the 40. Boardman now. Over the 30, he's brought down in two-man tackle. 3 minutes to go now in this ball game. Dolphins still have tackles in hand. Bozzy Lewis loses the ball. He probably forces a pass he didn't need to, and the Titans will get. I think this will be their last chance at it. It's not a 6 again, which is interesting. I definitely thought he knocked that ball on, and we've seen that called the other way definitely a few times this game. Miranda Driscoll there. After an electric run to score a try, you'd imagine they want to get back to him, or maybe Dom Young. Someone needs to get involved though and just direct this pack around, because otherwise they don't go back. And I don't know if the Dolphins will give the ball back after this set. Remains to be seen.
You imagine they'll run down the clock with just under a minute and a half to go. It's likely to be the Titans' last play.
100%. Now as they go up. And Randa Driscoll's wrapped up, and I think that's going to wrap up the Titans' chances of a victory. Expertly defeated by Dolphins. They let the Titans go up for the ball, just bring him down at the end. I'd be urging them not to do anything too stupid. Just, run this clock out and see where we can go. I see where they go with it. 30 seconds left on the clock now, and they're only on their second tackle, and they're just shy of the 40. No danger of an early kick here in the set. And Rangmai Hawani makes sure of it. He, with two hands on the ball, he'll get up, maybe a little bit of a cramp, some pickle juice is needed. Grant with a late pick. It's too little, too late. And in the boil over to sum up all boilovers, the Dolphins win in miraculous fashion over a very, very good time. As we look now to the tries, on the Dolphins side, Gabby owners with 2 tries, KCK with a try for his own, and Digby Johnson. Justin Plays making 4 kicks of his 5. On the Titans, Randa Driscoll scored a double. Dom Young and McLucky both scored tries as well. With Tapoke making 2 and Dom Young making a single conversion. No field goals or penalties to speak of as we go to the match stats. And, just a very, very brutally efficient performance from the Dolphins, I'd say. 57% possession, they just choked the Titans out all day long. And it shows in the tackle stats, 202 tackles to 169, 37 missed tackles to 24, 30 linebacks to 32. You can't win ball games, I think, completing it as low a clip and with as many errors and that many more tackles as the Titans had. Looking at the personal stats now. And there's no nice filter option for the run meters for us today. But I'd like to point out Mark Lee with 196 run meters. Dom Young with a solid 154. I think a lot of that was from his big and Demanda with 113. They're back through, really getting through a lot of work. But just not to be for the Titans. I think 17 tackles from Eric Mammoth. 25 from Max Tapuka. He did serve the... he did go off, in fact, in the end. But yeah, 25 tackles for Tapuka, 18 for Weston, and 15 for McLucky and Dom Young. It's probably indicative that Dom Young had 15 tackles, probably hampered his offensive output. But 154 is still a good return for the young full. And nothing too much to speak of in terms of try assists. We'll turn over now to the Dolphins. And a heroic performance from Barry Benson, 240 run meters. Boston Lewis had 171, 130 from Gabriel. Tyler Staggs had 180, KCK 81. Just, the guys who need to step up did step up. I want to highlight the work of, if he can find his run meters, Justin Plays, if he can just go down a little bit on the stat sheet. Sorry, the stats guy, they're having a bit of a interesting one with the stats, but that's alright. Look, that'll be all we have time for today. A huge effort from the Titans to get up in the end. Justin Plays leads his bid heroically to a week 1 win. Want to know for the Dolphins, I want to know for the Titans. It's been a pleasure to bring you this game. I've been John Boy my and I've been bringing you this coverage with my from the two of us. So long, farewell, and thank you.